Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, whatever in between. Maybe you're a pineapple today. I don't know. You can be whatever you want to be. I'm going to take out my Bluetooth. I don't need that in. Well, everyone, like I said, I'm a couple days away from leaving my home, man, over here in Cambodia. I'm going back to the USA. Uh, kind of depressing, man. I did get another subscriber, man. Between my two channels now, I got 50 subscribers, man. I want to thank you guys, every single one of you that watches my videos and subscribes, leaves comments. I've had some really nice comments. Haven't had anything disrespectful or like I said, even if somebody wrote something disrespectful, I wouldn't block them. Now, YouTube might. I wouldn't block them. I'm not going to block anybody. They have the right to have their opinion. I might shoot them back with a comment that gives my opinion on whatever they're saying. But like I said, I don't plan on ever really blocking. The only people I block, okay, the only ones that I block is on that disgusting platform X. And I put on my videos on there. I just put my videos on there to try to get my brand out. Like I said, I'm trying to build up my brand, Live Rich Cambodia, for when everybody's bailing out of the USA. They're going to have a place to go, but by then it's going to cost money. And if my YouTube's making money, well, right on. If it's either which way, even if my YouTube after a couple of years isn't really making that much money, people over here don't really have YouTube channels because they don't really know how to do it. So I'm going to give YouTube lessons, man. You can come to my house, and I was telling my daughter that people over here sometimes maybe they want to start a YouTube channel, but I'll give them so many hours a week, I don't know, whatever it is, and for me to give them a 1 month YouTube lesson, anything that I've learned after a couple of years, which I'm sure will be quite a bit. I'm a pretty good learner. It's going to cost them $1,000, and if they don't have $1,000, I'm going to tell them, I'm sorry, man, go get grandma or auntie or Uncle Lim or somebody to go show you how to do it. If not, you got to come up with $1,000, man. Okay, so that's just kind of my plan. Like I said, my main goal is to have my business, Live Rich Cambodia, help people move over here. The ones that have the money and assets, the ones that don't, they're the ones that still living in mommy's basement, driving around stolen cars, walking out of Walmart with shopping carts full of stuff. And I don't really want them over here, so they're not going to come anyways because they don't even know what a passport looks like. They don't have the money for it, so and they don't have the money to fly over here. So, like I said, mentioning flying, I have flown. I'm probably a member of the Million Mile Club in flying. I have flown so many times, I don't even know how many. I guess I could have flown with so many different airlines. Like I said, I might be a member of that club. I don't know. But when I fly to Cambodia, I'd like to only fly one of two different airlines. Okay, I fly China Airlines, which is out of Taipei, Taiwan, or I fly EVA Airlines out of Taipei. And I usually either book Economy Plus or business. And they've been sending me emails asking me, do I want to upgrade for a cheap price, which I might do. Anytime that they're sending me an email to ask me, do I want to upgrade, it tells me that there's not a lot of people flying on that airplane. Okay, they got empty seats. I'm going to take up the same amount of weight. I'm going to take up the same amount of every energy on that airplane. No matter what I'm flying. Obviously, if you're flying first class, it's a little bit different. But I'm pretty sure that they're kind of in a bind for travelers. Nobody has a lot of money right now. So, anyways, I just like I said, maybe I'll upgrade. Don't know yet. I made a video this morning on my other channel, Live Rich Cambodia, about this platform that they call X. I mean, it is just, I get all these pictures of these, I guess you can call them women. I don't know. Maybe it's a Chinese man that's found some photos on the internet. Anyways, and they try every which way to scam me, man. It's almost funny. One girl sent me a picture, kind of a revealing picture. It wasn't anything really bad, but it was a revealing picture. I showed it to my wife. And she said, good morning, handsome. To me. I'm a 67-year-old man living in Cambodia. You can see me. I mean, back in the younger days, maybe I had something, some looks going on. But anyway, I'm a 67-year-old wrinkly old man. Anyway, so she said, good morning, handsome. I want you to be my sugar baby. And I want to send you some money, but I don't know where to send it. She said, can you please give me your Bitcoin wallet or your cryptocurrency wallet number? And I told her, I sent her back a message. I said, well, thank you. I don't need your money. And I don't have a cryptocurrency wallet. I only have just a regular wallet, and I keep it in the dresser drawer. She said, well, then, do you have a bank account? And I said, I have 5 bank accounts. And she said, can I send her a bank account information so she can send me the money? She could send me the money. She looked like, of course, the picture, I don't know if it was real or not. She looked like she was maybe late 20s. I don't know. But what kind of an idiot would fall for that, man? I just see this on that X. Like I said, I post my videos on there. I don't really post a lot. I don't really look at it. It's just, to me, it's just a waste of time. And that OnlyFans. What kind of a fool would pay money to look at girls, man? There's so many girls out there. Back when I was younger, I'm going to say 30s, 40s, I had game, man. I had game, okay? And I wasn't like no playboy, but I had game. You know what I mean? I could go up and talk to girls. I had no problem at all. And let me tell you, I lived in a house that was kind of close to a whole bunch of really big apartment complexes. And in my house, I had a washer and dryer, okay? And from time to time, I knew about this laundromat that was near my house. And there was a little restaurant right next door. And I would go over there and eat sometimes, and I would kind of take a peek in that laundromat. And there was a lot of very, very beautiful young ladies in that laundromat. So there was, from time to time, I'd put my clothes in the laundry basket, and I'd take it over and go do my clothes. And the reason is, like I said, I had a washer and dryer, a nice one at my house. But the reason is, in the laundromat, I could see what kind of clothes she was washing and cleaning. Okay? If I didn't see any men's clothes, well, I knew odds are she didn't have a boyfriend or a husband. Okay? Because the ring doesn't necessarily mean anything. But I didn't see any men's clothes. And if I didn't see any men's clothes and I didn't see any children's clothes, the game was on. Okay? I was going to start a conversation with her. And there was a restaurant right next door, and we'd go over there and go eat. So, like I said, that fans only thing where they're just looking at pictures and sending these girls money, man, they're just throwing that money away. Like I said, I'm leaving here in a little bit, going back over there in USA. I got to put on a different persona in the USA, man. I got to put on a different persona. Here, I'm kind of kicked back, got the longer hair, kind of growing this thing over here down. And I got some really nice hiking boots, man. Pretty heavy-duty boots for hiking. I used to like to hike. But anyways, I haven't worn them since I've been here. Okay, I just don't really. I have like these water socks, and I have some nice sandals. I don't wear flip-flops, but I wear tennis shoes and shorts and whatever. More of a kickback lifestyle. But in the USA, I'm wearing those hiking boots every day, man. I got to put on a persona, man, because I'm going to be by myself. I'm going to be out and about, man. And I want people to look at me and think twice about maybe giving me some problems or something. You know what I mean? There's a lot of homeless people and a lot of crazy ass people on the street, man. And I want to put out the persona that that I can take care of myself. So my wife asked me why I was bringing those boots. I said, and I tried to explain persona to her and everything. She didn't really understand. She didn't have the street smarts, but I really do appreciate all you guys, man, watching my videos. I really do. I'm really surprised every time I see my subscriber count go up and the videos of people watching sometimes. I wish more people would listen to me as maybe like an older uncle, I don't know, big brother, whatever you want to call it, man. Just somebody that's trying to tell you guys what's coming in the USA, man. You're not going to like it, okay? All the signs are there. I've read enough about history, and it's going down a nasty, nasty, nasty path, okay? Don't wait until it's too late, okay? I'm just begging you, please don't wait until it's too late. Hopefully within the next couple of years, like I said, I will have my website set up. Before that, it's free. I'll do anything I can to help somebody over here. Like I said, no money. I'm not going to send you any money, but I'll pick you up at the airport, take you around, whatever, man. I got time. I'm retired. So, but San Francisco is lost. It's gone, man. I mean, it's still there, but I just watched a video earlier about the streets of San Francisco. Oh my God. LA is the same, and I'm sure Chicago's the same, and Minneapolis, and all of those other places, man. Memphis, New Orleans, Dallas, they're all the same, man. They're just waiting to be declared a disaster zone, and it's going to become a third world country. And you say, well, hey, bro, I live in a third world country, and I know that. I moved here deliberately because it was a third world country. And the reason is, number one, my wife's Khmer, and I've been coming here for a long time. I kind of know my way around. But it's just such a cheap country to live in. And I kind of looked at Thailand and Vietnam. Could have moved over there with the wife and daughter. But I chose here because it's cheaper, and I kind of have a lot of people here that can help me out with the visa thing and all the rest of that stuff. But like I said, the USA they are not ready. These people have lived in absolute poverty for their entire lives, man. Their parents, their grandparents, their uncle, they go to the province, and it's all poverty, man. You get outside of the subdivision here, or you get outside the tourist area in the city, and it is just poverty like you have never seen in your lives, man. And the USA is not used to that. I'm sorry, but you guys are just not used to that. You got all these gin whatever, I don't know, whatever they call it. They don't know how to get off the sofa. They're crying in their 2-year-old car about their work, about their student loans, and they didn't understand this, and it's just got so many problems, man. And like I said, all it's going to take is just one thing, like the lights go off, the power grid go down for a while, man, and it's just going to, okay, there you go. They just flipped the switch. And they're going to call them safety camps, or they're going to have some little nice name for them for you guys to go, where you'll be safe in these camps, but you ain't going to get out. They ain't going to let you out, okay? They're going to keep you in there. It's going to be like a jail. They might even surround cities with these safety camps. I don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to have to do something. People start stealing the food, and if somebody goes into a Walmart and they just totally loot it, burn it to the ground, they're not going to rebuild it. That'd be stupid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I left my bicycle in front of my house one night, woke up next morning, it's gone, and I went and bought another one, I'm not going to leave it the same place. I mean, that would just be stupid. So, anyways, I want you guys to think about leaving the USA. Okay, it's unfortunate, it's sad, it sucks, but sometimes life sucks. It just does, man. I've had things in my life that suck, and I just got to suck it up and take it. Okay. And this is one of those things, man. This is one of those things. Your kids are going to school, okay? You're sending your kids to go to school to learn to have an education. And I was watching. I don't get my news from any of these lamestream news outlets because they all got they all have their overlords, man. You watch Fox News, and this next segment is brought to you by Pfizer. Pfizer, they're not going to say anything bad about the pharmaceuticals. Or the next ad is about insurance, or one of those kind of things. They're not going to say anything bad about those people. And I watched Dick Heckenhammer this morning talk about they're teaching 5- and 6-year-olds, man, about abortion. And I don't really have an opinion on abortion. You do what you want to do with your life. I don't care. I can't get one, so it doesn't really make me no difference, right? Not yet. It might come a day where a man can get one, but for right now, I can't get an abortion. So it's not even in my mind. It doesn't, like I said. But they're teaching 5- and 6-year-olds that. How about teaching them a new language, man? How about teaching them about building blocks and making engineering building blocks and rector sets and alphabet and all kind of different. They don't even teach them about that kind of stuff. And children be bringing cell phones to school, and teachers are quitting right and left, man. And let me tell you something. I live in a society where the teachers don't really make a lot of money, okay? They make $250, $300, $350 a month, depends on what school it is. That's the combined teachers. Now, I don't work for that. I ain't work for that. They got to pay me one hell of a lot more. But the teachers don't really give them, okay? They just don't care. Okay? They let the students run around in the classroom and act like fools, because when they get out, they're going to be selling watermelons on the street or one of those little markets that you guys see. And that's where your schools are heading. The teachers don't really care anymore. They don't really care. If the student learns, they just pass them. They just stamp a deal on there and it says pass, man. And they send them off to the next grade. Next thing you know, they're graduating from high school and they don't have a clue what to do, man. They don't know anything about budgeting. They don't know anything about saving money or really any kind of marketable skill. And even if they go to the university, man, and they pay thousands and tens and maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a degree, they get out, they can't find work. So, anyways, you guys got a place to come. You got somebody that you know over here, me, and I'd be more than happy to see some of you guys come over here, even on vacation, man. Come over here on vacation, check it out. Like I said, once I get to know you a little bit better, I'll give you my personal Gmail, and I'll give you my Telegram account. We can talk like I'm talking on a computer. Maybe you're going to say, hey, bro, sit back a little bit. All right. I'm just leaning on the desk and just feels, I feel like I'm talking to a friend. But anyways, I'd be more than happy to see some of you guys over here, man. Don't wait, man. I can't use a walker on the beach, man. I'm screwed on that one. And I don't think you want to push me in a wheelchair over the sand. It doesn't look like it'd be fun. I guess it could happen, but yeah, it doesn't look very fun for either one of us. So anyways, I hope some of you guys, it's a Monday evening in Cambodia. And I hope you guys have a good week, a good Monday. Like I said, I'll be heading out in a few days. So I might be a little bit shy on the videos, man. But I'm going to take some videos of some really nice airports. And they're not going to be in the USA. I want you guys to look at those airports I'm going to take some videos of. Okay? They are some beautiful airports. Okay? And then I want you to go look at your local airport when you get time. And you tell me what's going on over there, man. Like I said. Airport in Taiwan, man. Woo-hoo! I don't like to spend time in the airport, but that one's pretty nice, man. It's got a library, movie theater, all kinds of stuff in there, man. So, anyways, you guys have a good one, and I do appreciate you watching my videos and hitting subscribe. Use that one finger, or you can use any finger you want, man. Like I said, if by some chance you see me over there in the USA, okay, it's pretty doubtful, but it could happen, I guess. One of you guys see me, you're going to know my face. I want you to scream, I'm giving you the finger. Okay? All right, I'll think it's funny. I'll laugh with you. All right, come up, shake your hand or whatever. Anyways, all right, man, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Like I said, then I'm going to be kind of shy on the videos a little bit here for a few days, so I'll jump right back into it, man. You guys be safe.